Dingleberry. Oh, shit.
Look at our booger. Okay, we're going live. We're live. We're live. Joe. Not as crazy as 1893, though. 1893.
That crap was lit, man.
And speaking of, I'm going to put the laptop down.
Do it.
For now.
No. Should we get this thing closer to us?
Sure.
Should we get closer to it?
No, I like the angle. I don't like the chair in the background. I don't like that we're doing this all live.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh, maybe we should have handled this later.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Whatever we don't like now, we'll fix for our second live stream today because we're doing another one today.
We're doing two. So, if you have been living under a rock for the past...
Squeeze me.
Oh, this week's episode is brought to you by Pepsi 1839.
1893, idiot.
What did I say?
1839.
1893.
Got a new shirt.
Oh, God, it's the best shirt ever.
The Tanners.
The Tanners. Rue 21. Beautiful. Best purchase ever.
I got these new shoes, too.
$5.
If you're listening on iTunes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Because you can't see this. But if you're watching, please compliment my new shoes. Sorry for how random that was.
No. So, this week, in case you haven't been on social media for the past, I don't know. That's enough of that. God almighty.
We have to get another soda. Because like I said, because now we have a new viewer. We have 2 live streams today. This one will be a quick shorty. We're gonna do a non-spoiler review of Infinity War and talk about some other news that happened this week. And then, which we don't have a lot. And then we'll do another. We're gonna eat dinner, and then we'll probably do like another hour, hour and a half, maybe.
Talking spoilers,
non-stop spoilers,
through and through.
Yeah,
because there is. I don't know if you've seen it yet. There's a lot of
spoilers. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
Do yourself a favor if you have not seen it yet. This part's fine. You'll be safe here.
Yeah,
we won't talk anything spoiler yet.
No,
but later on, post pizza will be the time where you're like, maybe I shouldn't listen to this.
Yeah.
So
unless you're like me and you don't really care for spoilers, because I knew everything about this movie.
Yeah, you read those.
I don't know why I don't care.
No, dude, freaking. And I'll go into more detail. But I work with someone. I was walking in Friday, right?
Yeah.
And this guy said one of the biggest spoilers in the movie. He was like, "Can you believe this thing, man?" And I just looked at him. I didn't say this, but I was thinking, I was like, you just better be freaking lucky
that I've seen it already.
All right, because me and you, man,
yeah,
we wouldn't have been. Yeah, well, that would have been a little interesting. I wouldn't have been a fan of that.
Yeah,
but
same thing happened. I saw it the day after because we saw it Thursday night, and then next day I had to work at 7, and like I'm out there working with one of my buddies, and she's just talking about spoilers on the sales floor.
Man,
you've got to keep that down.
You get sued for that.
You've got to keep that down.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm out on all that.
So, what gaming news first? Nintendo Labo came out to.
Oh, that came out?
That may have came out before our last podcast.
Right.
I don't think so. I think it came out Tuesday. This Tuesday.
You got me.
Yes, because I was not at work. So it came out last Tuesday, I believe. I don't know how the sales are. I just know it came out. If you're into building stuff with your cardboard, you buy Nintendo Labo. It's kind of cool. It's whatever.
Do you get it?
No, I probably won't buy it. Unless like I get a surplus of money, I'll probably buy it. But I mean, you have to build the stuff. Like if you buy it, like you saw the box today at GameStop.
Yeah.
If you open it up, it's just like cardboard. You like punch out and then you have to fold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like if you do it wrong, cardboard's hard. Like if you fold it in the wrong spot and like folds before the line.
Yeah. You're screwed.
You're screwed. Like but they have on Nintendo's website, you can buy some cardboard cutouts, but I don't know if they're available yet. I just know last time I heard they're available. So Labo's out. I don't know how it's doing. It's $80 if you want the robot. $70 if you want the kit.
You mean $80 for some cardboard?
You get a game with it too.
What kind of game?
So,
good game?
They're like mini games. Yeah.
I still hate this.
That or Labo? Both?
I hate the idea.
I hate the idea of Labo, but
it tastes like medicine.
What I'm nervous about is that Nintendo's putting all their marbles into Labo for the first quarter of this year, first half, and we won't get a good game middle of the year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anything? I mean,
Smash Bros. Is announced, and they said 2018, and I'm nervous.
Fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm nervous about. That's going to be their later game
That's
because there's rumors
fall.
of Metroid or Pokemon coming out at the end of the year. But I don't
Like
know.
Pokemon, as in like a new title.
It's either going to be a new, it'll be a new title, but there's talks that it's going to be a reboot of the first 150 or the first.
I would lose
two
my
gens.
mind. That would get me like for Switch.
Yeah,
I would get that
RPG style.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd get that. I'd get that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You better freaking believe that would be enough for me to get it.
Well, that'll either come out this year or a new Metroid game will come out this year. But I never played Metroid a game.
Metroid a game.
Never played a Metroid a game. It's me. It's a Mario.
Well, you like Boba Fett, and she's a bounty hunter. So there, you must love the game then.
I don't like Dog the Bounty Hunter though.
Oh yeah. Is that the guy that throws that chair in those memes?
Maybe.
And then he throws the chair at the guy? I don't know. I've been seeing a meme where some guy with like a white handlebar mustache and he's yelling at some guy and then he throws a chair at him. It's hilarious. It's like either that or like some kind of pun.
I don't keep up with the dank memes.
You're missing out. I got nothing. Don't Google that, by the way. Apparently that's
dank. Google dank memes.
Oh.
Were you there? I know you were there, but do you remember the night of your the night before you got married? We're in your I guess the little cabin that we stayed at.
Right.
And Daniel was like, I only like dank memes, and I literally Googled dank memes on Google, and it was
I'm
trying to think. We didn't make an agenda. This is very
no. This is pretty much. I think we were like so excited about the spoiler one.
Yeah.
That we were like, let's get to this.
Yeah.
But there is something I do want to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Venom.
Oh yeah.
Venom trailer came out this week. Like Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what had happened? This is what I saw. So I don't know if Sony meant to. If they were like, oh, we're going to show this, because there was like CinemaCon or something like that.
And they showed it there, and everyone.
Yeah. There was
videos of what he looks like as Venom.
They did that the money shot at the last like 8 seconds of the trailer. And it was beautiful. Honestly, like
it was crisp.
Yeah, like it's so crazy the power of one trailer. You know, like trailers are so important, and the first one was so disappointing. Literally, my favorite part of that trailer is like after he screams, you know, and then it does the theme, I guess, and you just see like
the face.
And then the V. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that was cool, but I was like, okay, that's not even part of the movie though. This you get like legit.
You get a plot.
You get a plot. You get the footage. I will admit, some of how Tom Hardy delivers his lines is a little awkward.
Yeah.
But that might be a story thing. Like, if you have this symbiote in you, is it going to make you, like, does it make him talk weird? I guess. I don't know.
I don't like the first line of the trailer. Like, you work for the bad guy. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Exposition much?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, other than that, it's just a clear black and white story of some dude takes something from some other dude and he wants it back.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with that. Yeah, I don't need, like, in a superhero or I guess anti-hero movie, I don't need, like, an intricate Dark Knight, all these powers.
Especially one for, like, Venom. Venom's never been...
Well, I mean, like, even the Marvel movies, none of them except for Winter Soldier have had, like, this
super complex layers upon layers. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what a lot of flaws I've seen. If there's, like, the story's just so generic, I'm like, it works.
What do you?
I mean, like, what do you want for a Venom movie? You want him to be stopping corporate espionage?
Yeah.
So
no, that's not good. Yeah, you're gonna get exactly what you got out of this trailer, and that's okay. He's throwing fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's gonna be cool Easter eggs. I hope. Like, he's a reporter, and he's like, I don't know, talking about like different cases that he's done. He's like, yeah, I worked on the Cletus Cassidy murder case. Cool. That was like, if you do stuff like that in the movie, I'll be fine. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, you don't force it in there like Sony does.
No.
This is Sony's chance to really kind of
reinvigorate
their side of it, because Spider-Man Homecoming is basically Marvel.
Yeah, that's Marvel's. Sure, it's like, in association. No, it's
Marvel.
It's Marvel's.
Kevin Feige had the last say in probably every decision in that movie.
Which is totally fine with me. Honestly, like, because like Amazing Spider-Man 1 wasn't terrible.
I don't like his suit.
I don't like his
suit. No, it's not horrible.
It's not horrible. There's a lot of things I would have changed, but it's not horrible. Honestly, I will be content. I'm not going to be happy, but I'll be content if it's on the level of Amazing Spider-Man 1. Okay. But if it's like, okay, we have our Venom movie, we got to set up our Spider-Man free Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
If they're like, oh, we'll have the Venom movie and it's going to set up Black and Silver because everybody wants to see Silver Sable Black Cat movie.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. No, and then everybody that's going to set up the Aunt May movie.
They had one?
No. There was rumors that there was going to be an Aunt May movie. Yeah. But God, I hope they fired whoever came up with that. No, it'll. This made me really excited. Everyone, like, literally that 8 seconds at the end where it shows Venom for the first time made me go, all right, I'm excited again. I am so excited.
Sony's going to do what they did with Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that's the last shot of the movie.
God. Oh, that would make me so mad.
Because there's rumors that Venom's only in it for like 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah. Like... because I mean, like, Godzilla's only in it in his movie for like 11,
and to me, that movie is mediocre.
Yeah. See, if it's like all build up to the one scene that he's in and that he's Venom in,
yeah,
I'll be upset. But like, if
it's all build up to what we saw in the trailer,
because
that was one thing I love, or I like.
Yeah,
Civil War's on. I'm not going to get into how I feel about Civil War, but
right.
One thing I didn't like about the trailers was they showed Spider-Man's first appearance and Black
Panther's first appearance.
And like when I watched them, like that's probably not their first appearance.
Yeah.
Which I mean, you can argue it's not T'Challa's or it's not Peter Parker's, which is true. But I mean, I would care more about Spider-Man's first reveal in the costume than I do Peter Parker's first reveal. Granted, it was awesome.
Yeah.
They showed the queens, but
I was in tears when I saw that trailer.
But I hope that they don't do that with Venom.
Yeah,
because I like the way he looks.
No, I love it. It's just finally perfect. It doesn't look anything like the.
He's not like overly big.
Nope.
I mean, he's.
I just got an update saying, "Hey, yeah, live. Go watch DJ Ellis Nerd Talk. They're live right now." Yeah. So yeah, we're live. That made me really, really excited. And the first time we saw Infinity War didn't show that trailer. The second time it did.
And I wish it was an IMAX.
Oh, I do too, because that big, like on the big screen,
yeah,
that money shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that
looked
good.
Awesome. They looked awesome.
You
could see all the details. He didn't have like Venom or symbiote strands like he does in Amazing Spider-Man 3.
No.
Don't you have that over here somewhere?
Yeah.
First thing I found. See, this costume makes him look cooler than he is.
Can you guys remember that? I'm gonna get it closer. You guys remember that? You remember that little guy? Yeah, that was our friend back in the. God, when did that movie come out?
I don't know.
Here. Oh shit. God. No.
This costume makes him look cool.
Yeah, I know.
Gives him the long jaw.
Yeah, but he doesn't do anything. Doesn't look cool.
I like that it mimics the Spider-Man costume.
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't
like
look
that
like this at all, though. He's like as skinny as me.
Mm-hmm. But no, this one he actually looks like he's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be based off of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
which is fine with me.
And I like Tom Hardy a lot better than Topher Grace.
Yeah, so, I agree. I think Tom Hardy will do a great job. If nothing else, I'm pretty sure he'll do a good job. Mind you, he does look.
He sounds weird.
Sounds weird, but that might be a story thing.
Yeah, or
he sounded weird in Dark Knight Rises, but that was. I mean, I got over it.
He had a mask.
Yeah, he had a mask. He sounded weird, but like at a point, I was terrified of that sound.
Oh, dude, I was terrified of his eyes.
Yeah, like at a point,
look,
the voice I didn't even care anymore.
Well, because what? I know this is so irrelevant, but watch Dark Knight Rises in IMAX if it ever re-releases. IMAX sound, Bane like surrounds the theater.
Jeez.
We watched it in IMAX first time we saw it.
Did we?
Whenever he talked, like, because IMAX sound is a lot better. Because
I love IMAX sound.
Yeah, like in this, like when we saw IMAX in Infinity War, Thanos sounded a lot more menacing. Yeah. All like the hits that he does, or any kind of fight scene, you can just like hear all the hits. You
feel the punches.
But like when we saw it at Amstar, it was like it's still fine. It just wasn't as boom. But when you see Dark Knight Rises in IMAX, like I did for every time I saw it,
beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, his voice like surrounds the theater, it's like booming. So
yeah,
it's cool though.
Yeah, no,
and maybe it'll change because in the test footage for
they did make it a lot better.
Yeah,
they made it a lot. It was awful in the test footage.
It was bad.
They make it a lot better. They'll make it a lot better, I'm sure.
Yeah. So Venom.
Venom, I'm really excited about. Labo.
Nah.
All right, let's talk Infinity War because I can't think of anything else and I really want to talk about it.
You got new God of War.
Oh my gosh, I did. Yeah, I got God of War last week.
I haven't finished it.
I haven't really gotten far at all, but like everyone is hopping on the God of War train now because of this game alone. Everyone's like, this game is fantastic.
I have never cared about God of War, and I might buy it.
It is so much like. Luckily, at this point in the game, I haven't gotten to any part that's like you have to have played the original, right? And honestly, it kind of plays as like a soft reboot for the franchise because
it's different gods.
Well, yeah, it's different gods, but like there's a mystery. Like if you play all the other games, you know about Kratos, you know where he comes from and stuff like that. But none of the characters in the game go and tell you like who he is and where he comes from, right? And honestly, like if you're new coming into the franchise playing the game, like I wish I was like that because I think that would have been really cool to.
Do they tell you his origin? Like
I have a feeling they will because they keep hinting at it. Like Atreus, your son's like, oh, my dad's always been really strong, but like he doesn't explain why because Atreus doesn't know yet, and it would almost play like a movie, I would think. It's so much fun. I'm telling you, every time I throw that axe and then recall it, it feels incredible every single time.
Streamers played, and it was the mystery man fight in the woods.
Oh,
and when the dialogue before that, it's like, you know why I'm here. Just I'm like, what? Maybe I missed the intro to that, but like, did he just
you didn't miss anything really. Yeah.
Okay.
So all you missed was him cutting down a tree and starting a fire.
Okay.
That's pretty much all you missed.
That was the big thing. I was scared to pick up the game was because I didn't want to be like, I've never played God of War and be confused.
No, I think it'll explain it in the game. I haven't gotten to a part where it does tell you, oh, this is who it is. But you won't need that to enjoy it because it's playing the other games and then playing this one. It is so different. It is so different. The way he walks around is different. Like it's an over the shoulder angle as opposed to like a cinematic view, almost like an overhead view.
I don't like those.
Well, it's not like overhead and then
like Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah, it's more along the lines of that. And then there'll be some parts where you're running down a bridge and it'll pan out and you're still running and then it'll pan out and it'll pan out. So it'll see what you're running to and then it'll pan back in as you're still running. Like it was more like a movie in that one, but that one's a lot more personal. You know what I mean? It feels like Logan. Honestly, it feels like I'm playing through God of War meets Logan. Beard and everything. It's great. It's great so far. I can't wait to finish it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got for that.
Think if we got anything else.
I got Kingdom Come Deliverance.
You got that today.
Yeah, that game came out in like February, so that's irrelevant now.
We didn't get a new Solo trailer.
Nope.
I finally watched the Jurassic Park trailer we talked about last
week. What'd you think?
It's okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I thought.
I'm not excited for that movie.
I'm excited for the game.
I'm excited for the game. Excited for the game. Red Dead got a release date. I think we talked about that last week, October 26th.
Yep.
We made one video this week. That's 100% on me. I knew Friday we weren't going to. Even if you sent me a video Thursday night, or Wednesday, I probably still wouldn't have been able to make one. Wednesday, I made a video, recorded everything. Software shut down on me. My editing software. So I was just like, F it.
No, we started. This week actually starts I'm actually excited about this one because my very first video alone on the channel was Marvel's Freaky Fresh Start, which starts
one viewed video.
Yeah, you're right. This starts this Wednesday. So I am extremely excited because it's just Avengers #1. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see the lineup, and you'll get my review for that Friday. And we'll talk about where it comes from there, what I think is going to happen from there.
Yeah,
I have no idea what to expect. I haven't looked at anything. I haven't looked at blah blah blah. The team really
is weird,
excited.
But the team is weird for Avengers, but it's cool.
It's been weirder, honestly.
The last one was weird.
The weirdest one for me
was look at the wall.
That one, the one with Christopher Heckman. And it was good, but the lineup was weird. Like,
Is that the only Avengers one you have up?
That might be the only one.
Yeah,
I
it
have Defenders.
I feel bad because no one else can see.
Yeah, I know it. I'll have to show you my room one day, my nerd room.
He's got comics all lined his wall.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't like that Defenders one because they just got all the characters from the TV show and they're like, that's the Defenders.
Yeah, it's not the Defenders.
Have any of those guys ever been in the Defenders?
Not that I'm aware of. The Defenders was like Hulk, Silver Surfer,
Yeah, Moon Knight,
Doctor Strange. I can't remember anybody else.
Valkyrie.
Oh, Valkyrie, yeah. It was weird.
Yeah.
Weird lineup. But no, I can talk about that later. So because then I'll just go on a tangent.
What was that? Sorry.
No, go for it.
What was that book today that we saw, Second and Charles, that had like 5, like it had like 6 or 10 different writers?
Oh, right. Thanos Annual number 1.
Oh my God.
Thanos Annual number 1. Thanos, I guess, started his first issue. I don't know, because he had his own series going around for a while.
How was it?
I only read the first issue because then I was like,
It was bad.
No. It was actually really good. He kills Corvus Glaive. That guy. He kills him in it because Corvus was his second in command, and he was trying to take over essentially Thanos's kingdom, empire.
Do they look like that in the comics?
Relatively.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they're actually pretty accurate. It's actually really cool seeing them on screen. But beside the point. So no, it started off really, really interesting, and it made me want to pick up the next couple of ones. But I actually have it right up there. In the corner. Yeah, and I put it on my pull list, and then the people just never got it on my pull list. It was never there.
Yeah.
You know, I would be like, hey, I'm here to go pick my comic up. And nope, nothing. They'd be like, oh, it didn't come out. And I'm like, I don't know if it was because they took a hiatus for a while, or like they just wrote the first issue and you were like, you know what, let's make them wait for 5 months.
Yeah. But
I never ever got the other issues. I'm gonna check Marvel Unlimited.
I was about to say, just wait 3 months and they'll be on Marvel Unlimited.
Is it really just 3 months?
I think it's like,
I heard it was like 6.
Yeah, it's like 6 months.
Oh, okay. I was like 3 months. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, no.
But no, I'll definitely be picking up Avengers number 1, and I'll definitely be getting you guys my review for that.
Yeah.
Really excited about it.
So, Infinity War.
Yeah.
Review.
Yeah.
Well,
D-.
Yeah, it sucks. No,
it's actually really freaking good.
We'll keep this as quick because it's gonna be hard to do a review without a spoiler.
Yeah, and honestly,
and we have pizza to pick up.
That is true. So with this, it's gonna be weird to talk about Infinity War without talking spoilers, because most of the movie, it's fantastic, great spoiler.
Yeah.
Right? Like the opening scene, the opening 5 minutes. Spoiler.
Does not hold back.
Nope. Yeah. You figure out who Thanos is real quick. You figure out how powerful he is real quick.
Yeah.
The things, I'll start with the things I didn't like, and then I'll end with the things I liked. Okay. So the first time I watched it, there is about 4 or 5 different stories going on all at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like this group's in this part, this group's in this part, this group's in this part, right? And yeah, I mean, if you saw the trailers, you could tell who's where, right? So that's going on. And one of the stories, actually, 2 of the stories are super, super interesting, right? Like that's where all the crazy stuff's happening in 2 of the stories. But then another one, whenever it cut back to it, I was just like, can we skip this and go back to where the other people were? Like
where Thanos is.
Yeah, can we see where Thanos is, or where Cap is and stuff like that? Because like that part, I was just like, down here, let's just skip it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a big part for me where I noticed, I was like, okay, yeah. And then another thing that kind of made me go meh was that there's so many characters.
Yeah.
Now, and that's not the bad thing.
No.
There are so many characters, which is awesome. But because of that, you're only gonna get them, like some of the characters have to take a backseat while some of the characters take the forefront.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's no way you can balance like 20 something characters and give them all equal time and all equal relevance, right? Like literally I was looking at the poster for Infinity War and I was pointing out some of those characters and I was like, you are literally in the movie
one
for
scene.
One scene.
Yeah, or 2 or
you're in
5
this
minutes.
You're in there for maybe, I'd say 2 minutes, 30 seconds max, right?
And there's a couple characters I was okay with that happening too, and we'll get to that in the spoiler because I almost just said one of them.
Yeah.
But like some of them it made sense, but like some of them I was like, why? To point back on that, your lizard's staring right at us.
Yeah, I know. He's staring right, sticking at us. He's like, hey, what are you guys talking about?
One thing to jump on the characters, you can tell that the writers of like Guardians of the Galaxy or some other movies didn't write this movie.
Yeah.
Because like some of their dialogue and some of the stuff they do, I'm like, Gamora wouldn't do that, or Star-Lord wouldn't do that. Or, that's not, or Drax wouldn't say that. But like, and you can tell some of that. I thought Iron Man was very well done.
Yeah,
because they had done Civil War.
Yeah,
and Iron Man is Iron Man.
I'm
pretty sure Robert Downey Jr. writes his own.
Yeah, I think there's just at this point he doesn't even know he's being filmed.
Yeah, but that was one of the problems I had with the movie. But I'll let you keep going. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in.
No, I don't want to talk.
No, you want me to do things I didn't like? Was there only 2 things you don't like, or you have more?
I'm trying to think. Really, the other things I can't talk about without getting into spoilers. But for the main gist, those were the main things that bugged me. But then here's the thing: is that afterwards, like after I saw it, the second time I saw it, the whole that one person's storyline that takes away from the other two, or at least time wise, that didn't bother me near as much the second time.
I mean, I still was like, I want it to be over.
I'd rather be, It wasn't near like, oh my gosh, I wasn't near as bugged out by it.
I agree.
Yeah, there are some crazy stuff happens in this movie, but the things I liked about it,
Thanos was cool.
Thanos was awesome, and he was a lot more. See, when I read Thanos, he was always just this big bad, didn't care about anybody except killing everyone. Like he did no holds barred.
Well,
does not care.
If you're like me and you've only read Infinity Gauntlet, your only thing with Thanos is, dude, he's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
And then when I talk to you, you're like, that's how he is all the time.
Yeah.
So I was glad that they really tweaked his character a little bit and actually made him evil and like just a bad A instead of just this. And
really, honestly, I was thinking about his whole spiel, right? If you've seen the trailer, you know what his spiel is, but I won't say it here. But once you get why he's doing what it is he's doing, honestly, I mean, I don't think the way he's going about it is 100% the best way, but he believes it is. And I kind of get where he's coming from. I kind of get the why, but just not the how. You know what I mean? And the how is what makes him a villain, not the why. Because I really kind of got where he was coming from, and that really.
I'm yes and no on that point. I disagree a little bit, and I don't, but we won't discuss that until spoiler.
Right.
If we start and then
spoiler.
Yeah, then it's all of a sudden no pizza.
No pizza.
We've got to reward ourselves with pizza.
Gotta get pizza.
Spoilers. So, Thanos was cool.
Thanos was really cool.
Thanos was cool.
There were some sweet action shots.
Yes.
In this, I mean, you get. Like we said that there's not a lot of awesome, like there's some characters that you just get a background, but like every character has at least one moment of, okay, that was awesome.
All the important ones do.
Yeah.
Even if it's so subtle, but like it's cool. Like Star-Lord does something, his moment, I'm like,
that was cool. Yeah, that was cool. Even Scarlet Witch had an awesome one. War Machine had awesome. Thor, I think, had all the
War Machine had a couple,
but they
were all the same.
Yeah, it was all the same, but still, I was like testosterone. No, with
Thor had the most.
Yeah, Thor had the most. I'd say heroic moments. You know,
I was kind of disappointed. Oh my god, never mind.
You almost said something.
Kind of. It's not necessarily a spoiler, but I just don't want to say it until the spoiler free, just in case.
I respect that. No, with what's its noise. The whole movie, you know, like I have a feeling that most people are going to see this. I mean, it's making stupid amounts of money already. Yeah. And with, God, it's so hard to talk about this movie without talking about the scenes. And I love the movie. Yeah. I loved it absolutely. I did have to see it twice before I really said, okay, this is it for me. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I would go and stick it in the sand and say it's the best Marvel film, but it
No.
is definitely
It's definitely in my top 5.
yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
Maybe.
And it is definitely the Marvel film with the highest stakes.
And probably the highest money.
Yo, God, you so much money.
I'll look up the money while we're eating pizza.
Yeah, it is craziness.
Pizza.
Yes, pizza.
Sorry.
No, I loved it. It was
Yeah, it's
great.
good.
I can't wait to see it again. Any final thoughts on it?
Well, so I'll do the same thing. I'll do things I didn't like and things
Yeah.
I liked. Things I didn't like, to get it more into the technical aspects of it, and it's something that the Russo brothers have had a problem with me personally. CGI, to me, I don't know if you look for that kind of stuff, but I'm
Spider-Man's
always,
arm looked weird at one part. Like he moved it, and I was like,
Spider-Man looked horrible in Civil War to me. You look like a plastic.
his whole
figure.
suit. If you see, like
I don't
it's
like
all
it.
motion
If
capture.
you ever see him, yeah, I'm like, why is it so hard to make a Spider-Man suit? Because even when he's filming Spider-Man: Homecoming, it's like you just see him. He's in like this green suit with like the balls on it. I'm like, just make a practical suit.
Yeah.
I think there are
Oh,
scenes where he's wearing an actual suit, but like all the action shots are all.
Oh, that's lame.
I'm like, that's why I like Tobey Maguire so much.
Yeah.
Even though
So
he's a
it's
little
there.
chunky,
Yeah.
it's there. But
chunky.
he is a little chunky. But like the CGI took me out of it a
Uh-huh.
lot of times. It never ruined a scene for me, but like you could just tell in some scenes they work really hard on it, and some scenes they didn't. There's one scene with Thanos in particular that I'm like, yeah, you don't look real at all. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
There's that one. There's a lot with him that I'm just like, you're so close, but like you just like he'll interact with a real practical character, and I'm like, I don't see it. I just don't see it at all.
Right.
And a lot of the Black Order looks a lot of CG,
Yeah.
and you can tell. Which I mean, I don't fault him for that as much as I did, because in Civil War I fault him a lot. The airport battle scene, I was like, that is, especially with how the movie has a lot of action scenes, but they're all like heist or chase scenes. That's like the big one, and to me, it looks bad.
I bite.
It looks bad.
Yeah, bite.
But I didn't fault him as much for this movie because how much they had to pay those actors was probably
Stupid.
oh god.
Yeah.
So it never took me out of the movie. Like Civil War, that fight scene took me out of the movie completely. This one, I was like, I can tell you're not real, but you're surrounded by other CG characters, so it looks fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right.
One of the biggest, that's probably the biggest problem I had with the movie. There's a lot of plot points that I can't talk about now, but it felt choppy at some points. Like it literally felt like some scenes were just like, scene, arc of that scene's complete. Let's just move on to another. Like it was like almost a mini movie, and I'm like,
right.
oh, like the minute you get invested with a scene, it's like, good
Yeah,
Lord.
sure.
So
Yeah.
that was one thing I didn't love,
All right.
but I don't know. I'm trying to things I liked a lot. I liked a lot. God, I can't talk about it. A lot of the dialogue is cool. It sounds so lame.
The dialogue was cool.
I didn't realize how hard this was. I saw like
Yeah, it's
you were
so
struggling,
hard.
and I was like, it can't be that. Oh
No,
my God.
it's so hard.
God.
It is so hard to talk about it without like spoilers. We're gonna be here for like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Easily.
there's one scene. I knew every spoiler going into this film except one, and it was a character reveal, huge Easter egg, and I didn't know about it, and it blew my socks off.
Really?
So yes, I will tell you backstage, but it was awesome.
Right.
And that kind of won it over for me. But other than that, it's a good film. I'd probably give it a solid B. I like it a lot. I don't love it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's in my top 5. I normally don't say this, and usually I fault people who do say this. The whole like I have to see it twice to understand it or to really get it. I did for this movie.
Yeah.
I walked out of the theater that premiere day. I was like,
Yeah.
it's C film. It's all right. It's middle of the barrel for my Marvel movies. I watched it again. I was like, okay, it ain't bad.
It was a lot better than
It ain't bad. I did that. I tried to do that with Black Panther. I saw that movie 3 times, and every time I didn't like it. But this movie, I definitely, if you'll love it the first time, the second time viewing is because you can go in and not be as tense.
That is true. Yeah. There are some moments in this movie. I forgot to add that where like literally my heart was just
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do another scene. I can't do that again.
Yeah.
I can't do that. And there's something like it would hit you in the gut, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, we're good. Okay, moving forward. And then it would just smack you in the face again.
Yeah.
And then someone would crack a joke, and then it'd be like, okay, we're good. And then another thing would happen. I'm like, I can't do this. I would play with my emotions left and right. I couldn't do it.
It did.
Oh, so good.
It is
No.
good. Yeah. No.
I'd probably give it a solid B+.
B+. Yeah.
B+.
B. I think the night I saw it, I was like on the phone with Caitlin on the way home. I was like C- maybe. I give
solid
it,
B+.
I give it a B. I like it a lot. I don't
wanted to
love
give it an A
it.
so bad.
It's probably my top 5. I enjoyed. I hate saying this because to me it's above Age of Ultron.
Mhm.
I enjoy Age of Ultron. Like if I had to sit in there when I had the DVDs in hand,
Mhm.
I'd probably rewatch Age of Ultron just for some I like the character dialogue between 6 or 7 Avengers that you have instead of the 30 that you have in this movie.
Right.
But I think it's a better film than Age of Ultron.
I respect that.
But I mean, like that being said, I would rewatch Ant-Man before any of them, and Ant-Man's like middle of the barrel for me.
Right.
Because
I really liked Ant-Man.
it might be in my top 3, maybe.
Infinity War or Ant-Man?
No, not Ant-Man.
Oh,
Because you got Ragnarok, Winter Soldier.
those are in my top 5, definitely. I'd have to really think about that before I claimed, oh, this is where it belongs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd really have to think about it. I'd really have to.
I'll think about it over pizza.
Sounds like a plan. All right, so we're gonna be back. Give
Yeah.
us, I'd say, what? Give it about 1 more hour.
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't drink 89.